in your voice?
Yes, in
Oh,
my voice.
perfect. Perfect. Absolutely.
And I've got them on my Zoom as well.
That's great. Actually, if we could all do that. I don't know if we all have the equipment to do that. But if you do, that's an excellent tool. Yeah, throw it on your MP3 player. Yeah, anything that helps you remember it without having to remember to go and pick up your book and open it up and read it. And then the more you remember it, the more you go through it, it becomes automatic. You're rewiring your brain. Right? Exactly.
It's keeping you tuned into the objective.
Exactly. And the repetition puts it from the consciousness to the subconsciousness, which is even more powerful. Right? Because then you do it without even thinking about it. It just becomes your everyday life. I don't know, like nervous system, absolutely. Yeah, you're rewiring your circuits. Yeah, through neurotransmitters. Anything else with goal setting? No? The other big thing that I've never worked with an athlete that it hasn't come up, and I'm sure this word fear of failure, all these what-if thoughts. Fear mobilizes you to retreat. Challenge mobilizes you to engage. So what you need to do through affirmations is change your fears to challenges. And how you do that, again, pen and paper is your ally here. You write down all your fears, all of them. You just, if it takes 10 minutes, if it takes a half an hour, if it takes an hour, you just write all your fears down. I'm afraid of, give me an example. I'm afraid of the number one fear for men. Public speaking is the number one fear amongst men.
Oh, I thought it was me hitting on a girl.
Anyway, so I'm afraid of public speaking. Change that into a challenge. How could you change? Just change the sentence. You can even write the word, it's a challenge, but I can do it. It's going to be hard, but it's like anything, get rid of the fear, get rid of that word afraid, and put challenge. When you think challenge, we're all competitive. We all have some sense of competitiveness in our nature, right? That elicits you to engage, to pursue, to take action. Fear pushes you backwards. But they're there. You can't completely eliminate them. So again, you have to retrain your body. You have to retrain your thoughts and your emotions. So the best way to do that is, again, write them all down and change every single sentence into a challenge. Throw out the fear sentences, keep the challenge sentences in front of you. And every time you think about that fear, we call it thought stopping. You think about that fear, and again, it takes practice, it is a skill. You have to catch yourself thinking about the fear, and then what you do is you think of a stop sign. You think of throwing the rock in the water. You think of anything you need to do, throwing a cigarette down and whatever you need to think about. That's the thought stopping, and then that reminds you to think of your challenges. Did I go too quick? Is that okay? Yeah? So that's the best thing. Think it one more time. Think about your fears. I got it. I snapped it. Sometimes people like to have an elastic band around their wrist, and they snap it every time they catch themselves. Okay? Or you close your mind and you close your eyes and you think of stop sign. Whatever it means for you, get rid of that negative fear, and let's convert it into a challenge. Now you're ready to take action. Now you're motivated. Now you're going to do something with your life. So that's fear of failure. The other thing, and I know I'm going quickly, but I just want to give you guys times to Q&A, is stress.